I'm in one of those moments that most of us don't share with the world, for obvious reasons. These moments are kind of debilitating in their way of coming on like a flood, like a hurricane or a tidal wave. They tend to consume all of our practical ways of doing things in the world and root us right down into emotion and feelings and things that are going on. And we don't tend to want to share that with the world, no matter how public we are in the world, because sharing those things shows our vulnerability. And unfortunately, the way the world works these days, sharing vulnerability is not often a positive thing, or it's not seen as a positive thing. When in actual fact, sharing vulnerability is one of the most powerful things you can do for many, many, many reasons. When we share our vulnerabilities, people are able to connect to us, relate to us, feel our humanness, and connect their own humanness to us. So why am I posting this video right now? I just witnessed myself going through a moment. And the funny thing is, it doesn't matter how much you know up here. It's always about integrating it down here. And I always surprise myself how much I can know up here, but actually not really know down here quite yet. There's still a process that has to happen. There's an integration that has to happen. And I can get frustrated with myself because my head will be ahead. My head will be ahead. My head will be ahead of my body. That's funny. I have never said that out loud, but my head will be ahead of my body, and I'll get frustrated because my body won't follow. My soul, my spirit, whatever else. The energy that goes on down here has not quite followed yet, and I get frustrated and angry. And it's my little ego mind talking to me and telling me I should be ahead of the game when I'm not. And that's fine. The process is fine exactly where it is. It always is fine exactly where it is. And this particular process came, I'm getting ready for a friend's shower, bridal shower, and I'm not feeling too social today. It's one of the days where I'd like to introvert. My partner's gone off fishing. I have the day to myself. My kids are gone. And I've been very busy and out there in the world socializing and doing my business. And today's just a good day to just settle down, do some writing, connect to me, do all the things that I need to do for me. And yet right in the middle of it, there is the shower that, of course, I would move mountains to attend, because this is a very good friend of mine and I am very loyal to her and committed to our relationship and doing what needs to be done to support each other, and there's nothing that would keep me from this event. Yet part of me knows that this is not going to be a day for me to be in an event like this. But this is all about learning that balance, right? So what happened was it's a cocktail event, so I was taking all my clothes off the rack and going, what the heck am I going to wear today? I really just feel like sloughing around in my pajamas and being frumpy but comfortable. You know that feeling when you want to be completely comfortable and might as well even be naked for that matter, but we can't quite get ourselves there. So, and cozy, comfortable and cozy. So we put on all these nice comfy clothes, the cotton, the nice silky. Oh yeah, it was a good day for that. So I'm pulling off all these clothes thinking, what am I going to wear? And I thought, there's this dress I haven't worn in a bit. And part of me already knew, you're not going to fit into that dress. Is what the voice I heard in my head. You're not going to fit into that dress. I'm like, well, let's just try it on. It'd be good to wear this one today. It seems like that kind of a dress day. Of course, I put the dress on, and I didn't fit into the dress. Not in a million years did I even fit into the dress. And even though I know the process that happens and that self-abuse that starts to happen, I watched myself spiral into it, start getting mad at myself, starting getting frustrated. And then I just started to think about why I was so frustrated. And there's an element to my life that it's taken me a long time to figure out. And I think for many of us who are, and this is, I'm going to bring in the key word to this, for this video, is empath. There's a lot of us who are empaths, either for reasons because we grew up and we had some abuse around us, alcoholism, whatnot, or we're just naturally this way. We're empaths. We feel the world, we feel other people's energies, we take on other people's energies. I've spent a better part of the last 10 years learning about this, and then learning about boundaries, and learning how to protect myself, and learning how to deal with these energies. Even this last week, or actually last month, while Mercury was in retrograde, I was having a lot of challenges in this exact process, and learning my own boundaries, and, you know, honoring my own time, and honoring what's important to me. So I just started Googling stuff because I needed some comfort. I just needed to feel some comfort. And it's a really important thing that this is the reason I've written this topic, this blog topic, is that if you're an empath, often we will gain weight as a way to protect ourselves from the rest of the world. And I'm not an overeater. I eat actually quite a small appetite. In fact, I rarely do eat when I remember to eat. I exercise. I do yoga. I'm very active. My body's extremely strong. I got the Viking stock in me. Yet what happens is when I'm in relationships, when I have a good relationship happening, or I'm out in the world and I'm networking, connecting to other people, I tend to just put on extra pounds that doesn't really seem to come from anywhere. And because of my preconceived ideas about what this means, that I have suddenly lost value to the world, all that programming that I have in my mind, I start to struggle with it, and I start to spiral down, and I start to feel that shame and self-hate and think, what the hell's wrong with me? Why can't I figure this out? Why does my body carry so much weight? And then I start attacking my body. And then I start feeling not at home in my home. And suddenly all the tears came, and I just started to feel that feeling of absolute self-abandonment, first of all. The self-abuse, just the incongruency within body, not feeling comfortable in my own skin, really wanting to just rip off an extra 20 pounds and frustrated because that's how I feel. I feel like I'm lighter, yet my body is not reflecting that. And this, what's going on there? Why is there that incongruency and that non-connect with myself, whatever myself is and what I view as different from me, my body? So it was a messy moment. And I thought I would just do this video right now because I'm going to write about it. I haven't yet written about it, but I'm going to. And I'm going to throw this video in there because the moment just happened. Because it's fresh in my mind. It's written all over my face. The pain, the struggle, that I was just there. I don't look my usual radiant self. It's just dragged me down. And it just amazes me what we can do to ourselves in a split second. Just a split second. A decision to not honor ourselves and where we're at, and especially as empaths, the amount of energy we take on from other people, and in learning how to compartmentalize that energy, learning how to work with it, learning how to ground ourselves out, learning how to cleanse ourselves, all those things it takes some learning how to do if you haven't learned how to do it, which I have not. It's something I didn't even know existed in me. I didn't even know what I was doing until I was in my, late 30s. So it's something I still have to learn. So I want to just put this out there as a message to everyone else who has this happening in their lives, who is an empath, who has to deal with these ups and downs and then struggling with their own bodies and their own body images because of the nature of the body, who is an empath, and the protection that we do create so that we can live in the world and not be completely ripped apart by other people's emotions every single day. So I will share this video when I do write the blog, and I just wanted you to see me actually in this moment and not hide from the world, because I think it's important for other people to see that you're not alone. We all go through this shit, and I just went through it. So yes, stay strong, solidarity, just keep moving, keep knowing that the most important thing you can do for yourself is just to accept every part of you. And I wish to God the reprogramming was as easy as just flicking a switch. We see it all, we know it all, we know that to accept ourselves is a great thing and it's a beautiful thing, yet getting there, getting it from here to here, much more work. So know that you're not alone in that, and just keep at it, keep reprogramming, reminding yourself that you do some pretty powerful and amazing things in this world. And it doesn't matter how your body communicates that. It's how you feel inside, and you know what? It's all irrelevant anyway. When it comes down to it, it never really matters. It's just about how you are, where you are in your process, and honoring it. Okay, so peace out and love yourself. I'm going to work on that right now.